Hello Blue Mages and welcome to Blue Academy. My name is Liam and I will be your teacher. In this video series I want to share some tips and information for the somewhat confusing Blue Mage class in Final Fantasy XIV. The video is a pretty generic introduction to the job in general, but in future videos I'll have content that I hope will be helpful to all Blue Mages, whether they're just picking up the job or are veterans themselves. Okay, first things first, what is the Blue Mage job? Blue Mage is a magical ranged DPS class, but it's very different from the Black Mage, Summoner, or Red Mage you might be used to. For example, if we look at our list of actions for a Summoner, we see all these lovely spells. If we switch our job to Blue Mage, we have no actions. What's up with that? Blue Mage actually has its own spellbook tucked away under main commands. These spells are all learned from enemies in the world of Final Fantasy XIV, just like Blue Mages in previous games in the Final Fantasy series. Blue Mages can select up to 24 of these spells at any point in time. If we select Water Cannon here, for example, we will then magically see it appear under our actions as a now usable spell. Okay, now that we know what a Blue Mage is, how do we actually unlock it? Now, since I already have the Blue Mage unlocked, and I don't have any alt characters, I unfortunately have to just talk you through this. Luckily, it's actually quite easy. Once you've completed the Praetorium in the story, a zealous Yellow Jacket NPC will appear here in Limsa Lominsa. You'll run around a bit to some places, learn Water Cannon as our first Blue Mage spell, and meet our main man Martin, who will serve as our Blue Mage mentor for any of our job quests. We'll also be introduced to the Blue Mage Hub here in Ul'dah, where we'll pick up any job quests and eventually also be introduced to the Masked Carnival, but we'll talk about that later. Blue Mage is different from all the other jobs in Final Fantasy XIV as it's considered a limited class. But what does that actually mean? Blue Mages have the following differences. At the time of this video, the level cap for all jobs is 80, while Blue Mage is limited to 60. Blue Mage is unable to queue for dungeons using the Duty Finder, but still can join as an undersized party or as a preformed party. Blue Mages gain massively increased experience from fighting enemies. Main scenario quests cannot be completed as a Blue Mage. And finally, retainers cannot be given the job of a Blue Mage. This is kind of silly anyway since the maximum level is 60, but that restriction's there anyway. Okay, so if Blue Mage has these restrictions, you might be wondering, why do we even bother playing it? Well, first of all, it is very fun. With 80 spells to choose from, you can do some very interesting things with Blue Mage. Primal Spells are available to Blue Mage. This means you can use some of the signature moves from some of your favorite bosses in A Realm Reborn and Heavensward. There's also instant death spells available to Blue Mage. Level 5 Death, for example, will kill any enemy whose level is a multiple of 5, provided it's not immune and it doesn't resist it. Blue Mage really breaks the rules in a lot of encounters. If anything, Blue Mage is kept out of Duty Finder because it's too good at what it does. This can come in handy during certain scenarios like the Moogle Treasure Trove, as Blue Mages can clear dungeons faster than any other class, which means you can farm those tomestones extremely efficiently. There's special achievements as well. There are achievements for completing various things as a Blue Mage group, such as clearing extreme and savage content with full Blue Mage groups that are synced to the level of the content. There are some cool rewards for this. The one people are most familiar with is the Morbal Mount, which you get for completing the Bahamut and Alexander Savage raids as a Blue Mage group. There's also some pretty cool titles that you can get for completing some of these achievements. On top of all of this, once you've progressed far enough with the Blue Mage quest, you can unlock the Blue Mage Log. This rewards you with allied seals and poetic tomestones for completing various dungeons, trials, and raids with full Blue Mage groups. Additionally, Blue Mages are assigned 2 Blue Mage Log and 3 Masked Carnival targets every week, and these reward a pretty healthy amount of poetics and seals upon completion. So whether you're interested in using monster spells, working towards that Morbal Mount, or just want an efficient way to farm seals and tomestones, Blue Mage really has something for everyone. It's extremely different from anything else in Final Fantasy XIV, and it really is a blast to play. In future videos, I'll show you where to get spells, how to clear the Masked Carnival stages, and how to tackle some of the Blue Mage achievements. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see in a future video, feel free to reach out using the contact info below. Thanks for watching!